According to research, people who hold on to grudges have higher blood pressure and are more likely to die from heart disease. They are also less inclined to forgive, which, combined with high blood pressure, has a serious effect on the immune system. Learning to let go means growth. It also means healing, because we learn to reopen our hearts to others. We learn to let go of resentment. You see, in life, people hurt you and break your heart, but they don't have the power to help you get over it. What we can do to get rid of this pain is to forgive and move on. We do that for ourselves, not for others. But that doesn't mean that you should let the person who hurt you stay in your life. On the contrary, you will almost always go your separate ways. That's why we made a video with 5 reasons why you shouldn't hold a grudge that will also show you how to let go of it. But before we get to that, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel because we have a lot more content coming your way. Don't be the victim. It is very important that you grow through the pain. If you don't want to overcome a grudge, then you need to know that it will only prolong the healing. But if you do, you need to leave the victim mentality behind you and start focusing on what comes ahead. The best way to do that is to visualize the grudge. That way you can begin to let go. Instead of being a victim, you need to make yourself the hero of your own story. Letting go of a grudge is the best thing you can do for yourself. Don't be that person. Not everything is black and white in life. People don't go around hurting others emotionally. If someone hurts you, there is always a reason behind that. The more you focus on their actions, the sooner you will find out what their intentions were. Perhaps it was nothing more than a communication issue. Try to understand why the person did what they did and why the things turned out the way that they did. You might need to take a step back and figure out that not everyone out there is out to get you. The actions of the person who hurt you could be a sign that they are struggling with something in their life as well. You should assess the situation and give them the benefit of the doubt before you make them the bad guy. Reach out. This may be hard to do, but you need to reach out to the person and talk to them. Ask them what happened and what led to the fact that one of you got hurt. People appreciate it when you ask how they are feeling. Maybe their actions weren't meant to hurt you. Maybe their goal was to reach out for help, and that was the only way they knew how. Or maybe they wanted to hurt you and that's it. Regardless of what their intentions were, you reached out and showed them that you're the bigger person. And that is more than enough to help you work through your grudges. It might be time to exit the relationship. Sometimes it's not about whether people can change or not. Sometimes it's about allowing people to show that they are not just the sum of their mistakes. That includes you as well. If you have the strength to do that, it means that you are humble and ready to heal. However, if someone hurts you intentionally, then it's okay to let them go. You need positive relationships in your life, and if the connection you have with that person is no longer a source of good energy, it's time to move on. The sooner you let go of the grudge, the sooner you will realize that you have so much good energy to share with others. Forgiveness is strength. The math is simple. If you expect someone to give you the benefit of the doubt, and most of us usually do, then you should do the same. However, that doesn't mean you are a weak person who is willing to let go of a grudge and just get over the whole thing. On the contrary, it means that you have the strength to put your ego aside for empathy. Just because you have the opportunity to hold a grudge, it doesn't mean that you should take it. Forgiveness is always a sign of strength. And if there is nothing you can do for that person, then you should just take the higher road. Sure, sometimes it means that you have to say goodbye to that person, but going your separate ways is almost always the best possible outcome. Learning to forgive and let go leads to growth and healing. The moment you stop holding a grudge, you are ready to open your heart to someone else. Regardless of what that person did, don't make yourself a victim to their actions. Instead, be the hero of your story. So, what about you? Were you ever hurt? Let us know in the comment section below.